What if the key to a magnetic, lasting relationship lies in mastering timeless Stoic wisdom? Imagine unlocking the secrets to not only attracting love, but also sustaining it over time. In today's fast-paced world, where relationships are often tested by stress, miscommunication, and emotional turbulence, ancient Stoic principles offer profound solutions. In this video, I'll reveal 3 powerful Stoic hacks that can transform the way you approach love and attraction. These principles, though centuries old, are incredibly effective in fostering deep, meaningful connections. And here's the best part. These Stoic secrets don't just help you attract love, they provide the tools to keep it alive and thriving for years to come. Stick around, and let's dive into the wisdom that will revolutionize your relationships. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy founded by Zeno of Citium in the 3rd century BCE, has stood the test of time as a guide for living a virtuous and meaningful life. Rooted in the pursuit of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, Stoicism emphasizes the importance of self-control, personal responsibility, and resilience in the face of life's challenges. Though developed thousands of years ago, Stoic teachings are remarkably relevant in modern relationships, offering a roadmap to building strong, healthy, and lasting connections. At the heart of Stoicism lies the understanding that we cannot control external events or the behavior of others, but we can control how we respond. This idea is pivotal in relationships, where emotions can run high and miscommunications can often create tension. By practicing Stoic virtues, individuals can cultivate a sense of inner peace and emotional stability, which not only enhances their own well-being, but also attracts positive, meaningful relationships. The first step in applying Stoic wisdom to love is cultivating personal strength. Stoicism teaches that strength comes not from physical prowess, but from the ability to master one's own mind and emotions. When you are emotionally resilient and self-assured, you can navigate the ups and downs of relationships with grace and poise. This personal strength makes you more attractive to others, as it signals emotional maturity and stability, qualities that are essential for deep, enduring love. Emotional control is another cornerstone of Stoicism that greatly influences relationships. In a world where it's easy to get swept away by intense emotions, whether it's jealousy, frustration, or insecurity, Stoicism encourages us to pause, reflect, and respond thoughtfully. By managing our emotions, we prevent impulsive reactions that could harm our relationships. Instead, we create space for clear communication, empathy, and understanding, which are key to resolving conflicts and building trust. Authenticity is perhaps one of the most powerful aspects of Stoic philosophy when it comes to love. Stoics believe in living in accordance with nature, meaning you should be true to yourself and your values. When you are authentic in your interactions, you attract those who appreciate you for who you truly are, not for a false persona. This authenticity fosters deep connections based on mutual respect and genuine understanding. In contrast, pretending to be someone you're not can lead to shallow relationships, where both partners are unable to fully be themselves. Stoic virtues, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance are interwoven with the idea of building healthy, lasting relationships. Wisdom helps you recognize the qualities that truly matter in a partner and in a relationship. Courage gives you the strength to face challenges together, while justice ensures fairness and respect in the partnership. Temperance allows for balance, ensuring that neither partner becomes overly attached or too distant, but instead creates a harmonious connection. Incorporating these Stoic principles into your love life doesn't just help you attract the right partner, but also nurtures a bond that can endure the challenges of life. Whether you're in a new relationship or looking to deepen an existing one, Stoic teachings provide timeless tools for cultivating a love that's not only magnetic, but also resilient, authentic, and fulfilling. Through self-mastery, emotional control, and true authenticity, you can build a relationship that stands the test of time. The power of inner calm. In a world where stress, anxiety, and emotional turbulence are common, the ability to maintain inner calm is a rare and highly attractive quality. For those seeking not just love but lasting, meaningful relationships, emotional control and peace of mind can be the key to creating deep connections. Stoicism teaches us that inner peace is not simply a passive state, but an active practice, one that can be cultivated through mindfulness, reflection, and discipline. When we are calm, we radiate a quiet strength that draws others in and fosters trust, making us more magnetic and appealing in our relationships. Understanding the attraction of inner calm. Why is emotional calm so attractive? The answer lies in the stability and assurance it provides. When you are calm, you are in control of your emotions and reactions. This emotional regulation allows you to navigate relationships without getting swept away by drama, miscommunication, or impulsivity. Others are drawn to individuals who can maintain composure during challenges, as it creates a sense of safety and reliability. In relationships, emotional turmoil often leads to misunderstandings, conflicts, and a lack of trust. But when you remain calm in the face of adversity, you demonstrate emotional maturity and resilience. This calmness is reassuring to those around you, as it signals that you can handle life's ups and downs without becoming overwhelmed. People naturally gravitate towards stability and consistency, and emotional calm is a core component of this. Furthermore, inner calm allows you to respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. When we react impulsively, we often say things or make decisions we later regret. However, when we maintain emotional control, we give ourselves the space to reflect before responding, which leads to more constructive and empathetic communication. This not only prevents unnecessary conflict, but also creates a stronger, more compassionate connection with others. Stoic practices for achieving emotional calm. Stoicism offers several practices that help individuals achieve emotional calm and cultivate an inner state of peace. Two of the most powerful Stoic tools for emotional regulation are mindfulness and journaling. 1. Mindfulness, presence in the moment. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment, without judgment or distraction. Stoicism encourages us to focus on the present rather than worry about the past or future. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most famous Stoic philosophers, reminds us that the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. By being mindful, we become aware of our thoughts and emotions without being controlled by them. Mindfulness helps in several ways. Awareness of emotions. When we practice mindfulness, we become more aware of our emotional state. Instead of reacting to an emotion as soon as it arises, we can pause, acknowledge it, and choose how to respond. This practice prevents us from letting our emotions dictate our behavior and helps us maintain calmness. Reducing anxiety. Mindfulness allows us to focus on the present moment, reducing the anxiety that comes from worrying about things that are out of our control. By focusing on what we can control in the here and now, we reduce feelings of overwhelm and emotional instability. Improved relationships. Being fully present when interacting with others enhances communication and understanding. When you are calm and mindful, you listen more attentively, which builds trust and deepens connections. 2. Journaling. Reflecting on emotions. Another powerful Stoic practice for emotional calm is journaling. Marcus Aurelius famously kept a journal of his thoughts and reflections, which later became known as his meditations. Through journaling, he was able to process his emotions, reflect on his experiences, and cultivate a deeper sense of self-awareness. Journaling allows us to reflect on emotional triggers. Writing about your emotions helps you understand what triggers certain feelings, allowing you to gain insight into your emotional responses. This self-awareness empowers you to choose a more thoughtful, measured response in future situations. Release stress. Journaling provides a healthy outlet for releasing stress, frustration, and anxiety. By putting your thoughts on paper, you can organize and understand your feelings, leading to emotional clarity and relief. Focus on what's in your control. Stoic journaling often involves reflecting on the things that are within your control and letting go of what you cannot influence. By focusing on your thoughts, choices, and actions, you reduce the emotional weight of external events. Through regular mindfulness practice and journaling, you can develop a more controlled, composed response to life's challenges. These tools help you manage your emotions and maintain inner peace, which is essential for building trust and attracting love. Real-life examples of calmness, drawing others. In the power of inner calm is not just a theoretical concept. It can be observed in real-life examples of individuals who have mastered emotional regulation and built strong, lasting relationships as a result. Example 1. The calm leader. Imagine a person in a leadership position who faces intense pressure at work. In a high-stress situation, when everyone else around them is panicking, this individual remains calm, composed, and level-headed. Instead of reacting impulsively, they assess the situation with clarity, communicate with empathy, and take measured steps to resolve the issue. As a result, those around them feel confident and reassured, and their trust in this person grows. This same principle applies to relationships. When you maintain calmness in times of conflict or disagreement, your partner will feel safer and more secure in the relationship. They will respect your ability to navigate challenges without escalating the situation, and this will deepen your bond. Example 2. The peaceful listener. Another example can be seen in relationships where one partner practices mindfulness and active listening. When you are fully present in a conversation, without distractions or emotional reactions, you create a space where the other person feels heard and understood. This sense of being understood fosters trust and connection, allowing the relationship to grow stronger. In contrast, when one partner is emotionally reactive, interrupting, raising their voice, or becoming defensive, it creates tension and distances the relationship. Being calm and present in communication builds trust, creates a sense of safety, and allows for deeper intimacy. Example 3. The resilient partner. Think about a couple going through a tough time, such as financial struggles or a health crisis. One partner, guided by Stoic practices, maintains emotional resilience. They do not let fear, frustration, or helplessness take over, but instead focus on what they can control: their attitude, their actions, and their support for the other person. This calm resilience strengthens the relationship, making both partners feel secure and supported despite the external challenges. Inner calm is a powerful attractor in love and relationships. By practicing mindfulness and journaling, we can achieve emotional control, cultivate resilience, and navigate life's challenges with grace. When we remain composed, we not only attract others, but also build trust and create deeper, more meaningful connections. Emotional calm is not just a desirable trait, it's a transformative practice that, when mastered, can significantly enhance the quality of our relationships. Through Stoic principles, we can learn to remain calm and composed no matter what life throws our way, drawing others to us in the process. The art of non-attachment. In the pursuit of deep, meaningful relationships, one of the most transformative principles we can adopt is non-attachment. Non-attachment doesn't mean detaching emotionally or becoming indifferent to the people we care about. Rather, it's about letting go of excessive neediness, expectations, and dependency, which can create unhealthy dynamics and stress within relationships. In Stoicism, non-attachment is a central concept that leads to greater freedom, peace, and ultimately, attraction. Understanding non-attachment in Stoicism. At the core of Stoic philosophy is the idea that we should focus only on what is within our control and let go of everything else. This includes our expectations of others, as well as the need to control the outcomes of relationships. Stoics believe that attachment to external things, whether material possessions, achievements, or other people, leads to emotional instability. When we attach ourselves too strongly to these things, we allow ourselves to be controlled by them, which diminishes our autonomy and emotional peace. Seneca, one of the great Stoic philosophers, famously said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." In the context of relationships, this quote reminds us that our time and energy are precious, and we should not waste it by clinging to unhealthy attachments or unrealistic expectations. By practicing non-attachment, we create space for more genuine, spontaneous, and meaningful interactions, where we can truly appreciate the present moment without fear of loss or disappointment. When we learn to let go of excessive attachment, we no longer rely on others for our happiness or self-worth. This emotional freedom makes us more attractive because we are no longer dependent on external validation or approval. Instead, we are at peace with ourselves, which radiates confidence and calmness, qualities that draw others in and help foster deeper connections. How letting go of neediness and expectations leads to healthier relationships. Excessive neediness and high expectations often lead to frustration, resentment, and disappointment in relationships. When we place too much emphasis on what others should do for us or how they should behave, we set ourselves and our partners up for failure. Relationships should be built on mutual respect, understanding, and shared values, not on the burden of unrealistic demands or emotional dependency. Neediness, in particular, can create an imbalance in relationships. When one partner becomes overly dependent on the other for emotional support, approval, or validation, it places unnecessary pressure on the relationship. The other person may feel overwhelmed or suffocated, leading to feelings of frustration and emotional exhaustion. In turn, this can erode trust and intimacy, making it harder for the relationship to thrive. High expectations can also create dissatisfaction and tension. If we expect our partner to meet all of our emotional needs or to behave in a specific way, we are likely to be disappointed. No one is perfect, and no relationship is without its challenges. But when we accept our partner as they are, without trying to mold them into an idealized version, we create space for a more authentic connection. Non-attachment, on the other hand, encourages us to approach relationships with a sense of equanimity. It allows us to love and care for others without placing unreasonable expectations on them. We can appreciate and enjoy the present moment without obsessing over future outcomes or fearing loss. This freedom from attachment allows for a more balanced, fulfilling relationship, where both partners are free to be themselves without the burden of emotional dependency. Practical steps to embrace non-attachment without losing emotional depth. Embracing non-attachment does not mean becoming emotionally distant or unloving. It means letting go of unhealthy attachments while still fostering deep emotional connections. Here are some practical steps to help you embrace non-attachment in your relationships. 1. Focus on your own inner peace. The foundation of non-attachment is cultivating inner peace and emotional independence. When we are at peace with ourselves and our own emotions, we are less likely to seek validation or approval from others. This doesn't mean you should shut yourself off from love or intimacy. It means learning to be comfortable with who you are, regardless of external circumstances. When you have a strong sense of self-worth, you are no longer dependent on others to define your value. Practices such as mindfulness, meditation, or Stoic journaling can help you cultivate this inner peace. By focusing on your thoughts and emotions, you can begin to detach from unhealthy patterns of thinking and emotional reactivity. Over time, you'll develop greater emotional resilience and the ability to navigate relationships with greater calm and clarity. 2. Accept things as they are. One of the key teachings of Stoicism is to accept the world as it is, rather than trying to control or change things beyond our influence. In relationships, this means accepting your partner for who they are, without trying to change them or mold them to fit your expectations. It also means accepting that relationships evolve over time and that people grow and change. Instead of holding on tightly to how things should be, learn to embrace what is and allow space for growth and evolution. The more you practice acceptance, the more you will find peace in your relationships. Let go of the need to control the outcome and trust that things will unfold as they are meant to. By relinquishing this control, you make space for a deeper connection based on mutual understanding and respect. 3. Practice detachment from outcomes. Non-attachment also involves detaching from specific outcomes. While it's natural to want certain things from a relationship, such as love, companionship, or security, holding on to these desires too tightly can create anxiety and disappointment. When we let go of the need to control how the relationship unfolds, we free ourselves to experience it more fully and authentically. This doesn't mean that you should stop caring about the relationship or stop putting effort into it. Rather, it's about releasing the attachment to specific outcomes. For example, rather than focusing on whether the relationship will lead to marriage or whether your partner will fulfill all your emotional needs, focus on the present moment and enjoy the connection for what it is. By doing so, you will experience a deeper sense of satisfaction and fulfillment, regardless of where the relationship goes. Cultivate emotional awareness. Non-attachment requires emotional maturity, the ability to recognize, understand, and regulate your emotions without being controlled by them. Practicing emotional awareness helps you understand why you may feel anxious, jealous, or possessive in a relationship, and allows you to respond more thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. You can cultivate emotional awareness by regularly reflecting on your feelings and identifying patterns in your emotional responses. When you notice a strong attachment to an outcome or an unhealthy emotional reaction, take a step back and assess whether it aligns with your values and Stoic principles. With practice, you'll learn to detach from negative emotions and approach relationships with a calm and balanced mindset. Non-attachment is one of the most powerful Stoic practices for enhancing attraction and building healthier relationships. By letting go of neediness, unrealistic expectations, and emotional dependency, you create space for more authentic, fulfilling connections. Non-attachment allows you to love freely without fear of loss or disappointment and fosters trust, emotional resilience, and mutual respect. Embracing non-attachment doesn't mean you stop caring about others or become emotionally distant. It means that you cultivate a sense of peace and independence that allows relationships to grow naturally. By practicing mindfulness, accepting things as they are, detaching from specific outcomes, and cultivating emotional awareness, you can learn to embrace non-attachment without losing emotional depth. Ultimately, non-attachment helps you build relationships based on authenticity, mutual respect, and shared values, creating a foundation for love that is stable, enduring, and deeply meaningful. Living with virtue and integrity. In the realm of relationships, one of the most magnetic qualities a person can possess is integrity, the ability to live in accordance with strong moral values. When we live with virtue and authenticity, we not only become more attractive to others, but we also create a solid foundation for lasting, meaningful connections. Stoicism, with its emphasis on virtues such as courage, wisdom, and justice, teaches us how to live in alignment with our true values, enhancing our attractiveness in ways that go beyond superficial appearances. Why living with strong moral values makes you irresistibly attractive? Living with strong moral values doesn't just make you a good person, it makes you an irresistibly attractive one. People are naturally drawn to individuals who are authentic, trustworthy, and live with purpose. When we embody virtues like courage, wisdom, and justice, we create an aura of respect, admiration from others. These qualities go far beyond physical attraction and leave a lasting impression on everyone we encounter. At the heart of living with integrity is the idea that our actions reflect our values. When we act in ways that align with our beliefs, we inspire trust and respect. In relationships, trust and respect are essential for building deep connections. When others see that we live according to our values, they feel secure in their relationship with us. They know that we are dependable, honest, and committed to doing what is right, no matter the circumstance. Moreover, living with virtue gives us a sense of purpose and inner peace. When we act in alignment with our values, we feel a sense of fulfillment and confidence that radiates outward. This self-assuredness is magnetic, and others are naturally drawn to individuals who are at peace with themselves and their actions. The more we embody virtues like courage and wisdom, the more we become attractive, not just in romantic relationships, but in all aspects of our lives. Stoic virtues that contribute to magnetic relationships. Stoicism teaches that there are 4 cardinal virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These virtues form the foundation of a virtuous life, and each one plays a critical role in cultivating magnetic relationships. 1. Wisdom, clarity, and thoughtfulness. Wisdom, the ability to make sound judgments and decisions, is a cornerstone of Stoic virtue. When we live with wisdom, we approach relationships with thoughtfulness, discernment, and an open mind. We are able to understand the needs, desires, and emotions of others, and we act in ways that contribute to harmony and understanding. In romantic relationships, wisdom helps us avoid rash decisions, impulsive reactions, and misunderstandings. It allows us to reflect on our actions and decisions, ensuring that we act in ways that are aligned with our values. Wisdom also enables us to approach challenges with grace and patience, making us more resilient in the face of adversity. As a result, wisdom fosters deep respect and admiration in relationships, making us more attractive to those around us. 2. Courage, strength, and determination. Courage, in the Stoic sense, is not simply physical bravery, but the strength to do what is right, even in the face of fear or adversity. It is the ability to stand up for what we believe in, to face challenges with resilience, and to act with integrity, even when it is difficult. In relationships, courage allows us to be vulnerable, to speak our truth, and to confront difficult conversations or situations head-on. It takes courage to open our hearts to others, to be honest about our emotions, and to take risks in love. This kind of courage is incredibly attractive because it demonstrates emotional strength and authenticity. Moreover, courage is a key ingredient in building a life of integrity. When we act courageously, we demonstrate that we are willing to stand by our values and beliefs, regardless of the consequences. This kind of authenticity draws others in and creates a sense of admiration and respect. 3. Justice, fairness, and compassion. Justice is the Stoic virtue of fairness, treating others with respect and ensuring that we act with compassion and empathy. In relationships, justice means considering the needs and feelings of others and acting with fairness and equality. Living with justice allows us to create balanced, harmonious relationships where both partners are treated with respect and care. It encourages open communication, mutual understanding, and a willingness to compromise. People are naturally drawn to those who are fair, just, and compassionate because these qualities create a sense of trust and security in the relationship. Moreover, justice in relationships means that we hold ourselves accountable for our actions. We take responsibility for our mistakes and strive to make amends when necessary. This level of accountability fosters deep respect and trust, making us more attractive to those seeking long-term, meaningful connections. 4. Temperance, self-control, and balance. Temperance is the Stoic virtue of self-control, balance, and moderation. It involves resisting the temptation to indulge in excess, whether in our actions, emotions, or desires. In relationships, temperance helps us maintain a sense of balance, avoiding extremes of behavior or emotion that can create instability. Living with temperance means that we approach relationships with patience, self-restraint, and emotional maturity. We are able to navigate challenges with grace and avoid overreacting to difficult situations. Temperance also helps us maintain a healthy sense of independence and self-respect, ensuring that we do not become overly reliant on others for our happiness or self-worth. This ability to maintain balance and self-control makes us more attractive because it signals emotional maturity and stability. When we are balanced and composed, we are more likely to attract partners who value these same qualities and who are seeking a stable, healthy relationship. Stories of individuals who attracted deep love by living authentically. Real-life examples of individuals who have attracted love through living with virtue and integrity are powerful reminders of how Stoic values can transform relationships. Example 1. The honest leader. A prominent business leader, known for his integrity and commitment to fairness, had always focused on leading with wisdom and courage. In his personal life, he applied these virtues by being transparent and honest in his relationships. He didn't hide his feelings or fears, but communicated openly with his partner, even when it was difficult. His courage to be vulnerable and his unwavering commitment to fairness and justice helped build a deep, lasting connection with someone who admired his strength and authenticity. Over time, their relationship grew stronger, not because of superficial attraction, but because of their shared values and respect for one another. Example 2. The compassionate friend. A woman who had always lived with compassion and justice found herself in a relationship with someone who had been hurt in past relationships. Rather than rushing to fix the situation, she took the time to listen, understand, and offer her support with patience and fairness. Her kindness and sense of justice made her an attractive partner, and as the relationship deepened, it was built on mutual respect and empathy. Her commitment to acting with compassion and fairness allowed the relationship to flourish, creating a bond of trust and admiration that went beyond attraction. Example 3. The balanced partner. A man who had always lived with temperance and self-control met his partner at a time when they were both looking for a relationship built on stability and emotional maturity. He maintained a healthy sense of independence while also being emotionally available and supportive. His ability to balance his personal goals with his relationship needs made him an attractive partner, and over time, his ability to navigate challenges with grace and patience solidified the relationship. His commitment to maintaining balance and moderation helped foster a healthy, long-lasting connection. Living with virtue and integrity is not just a Stoic ideal, it is a practical and powerful way to attract deep, meaningful love. By embodying virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, we create relationships that are built on trust, respect, and authenticity. These virtues not only make us more attractive, but also contribute to the development of strong, lasting connections based on shared values and emotional depth. When we live in alignment with our true values, we naturally attract individuals who are also seeking authenticity, purpose, and meaning in their relationships. By embracing Stoic virtues and living with integrity, we can build relationships that are not only magnetic, but also deeply fulfilling and lasting. In this video, we've explored 3 powerful Stoic hacks that can transform the way we approach love and relationships. First, cultivating inner calm through emotional control helps you become more grounded and attractive. Second, practicing non-attachment frees you from neediness, creating healthier, more balanced connections. Finally, living with virtue and integrity, guided by Stoic principles like wisdom, courage, and justice, builds trust and deepens attraction. By implementing these practices, you won't just attract love, you'll sustain it, creating meaningful, lasting relationships. Remember, Stoicism isn't just about wisdom, it's about living authentically, emotionally balanced, and with unwavering integrity. Start applying these hacks today and watch as they transform your love life for the better. Stoicism isn't just a philosophy, it's a powerful tool that can elevate your romantic life and help you create meaningful, lasting connections. By practicing inner calm, non-attachment, and living with integrity, you can attract and sustain love in ways that are deep and fulfilling. Thank you for watching. If you found these Stoic insights helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on building stronger relationships and living with purpose. Stay tuned for more wisdom to guide you on your journey toward true love.